Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to go through the November real estate market update. We're going to talk about median sales price, days on market, actives pending, solds, affordability index. We'll go through the 30-year fixed rate mortgage, talk about forbearances. We're going to go through winter expectations. We are in the middle of Q4 right now. And then finally, we'll briefly discuss being back in the purple and what that means for not only the San Diego real estate market, but San Diego. So let's jump right into it without wasting any time. So traditionally, what I like to use here is InfoSparks is included with our MLS dues, but you can see we're still backdated to August. We don't have October's data. So I'm gonna go right here to our fast stats, our monthly indicators. So as you see, October continued to be busier than normal this time of year. This is a common recurring theme, is because of the low inventory and the low rates, the demand, and all the people moving here into San Diego from other parts of the country. So median sales price is up 16% for detached homes, $765,000. That is a new high. And then mortgage rates have continued to drop to near record lows this month. So let's go all the way down now to the bottom and look at the total market overview. Now first, I always come down here to homes for sale, month supply of inventory. We've been hovering between negative 40 to 45% for the last few months now. And we're kind of staying right around this number. Personally, just being in the market every day, it feels like the market's slowing down a little bit, but again, this is all relative. I'm still seeing multiple offers on properties. It's still competitive, but just not as much. And I just think it's mainly due to the fact that we're itching closer and closer to the holidays, and this is always what happens around this time of year. Okay, median sales price is up 12.4%. Last month, we were at 15%. So I actually think this is a good sign that it's going backwards. Again, we're still up 12%, which is a very drastic statistic. But if we look at the affordability index, I think this is the reason why we're at negative 4.8. But again, this was this was negative, I think it was around 7% last month. So I think the market is slowing down from what it's been, albeit it's still a very competitive, heavy sellers market. But the fact that our homes for sale has actually gone backwards, I think last month we were around negative 44, 45, that's a good sign, because that's really what the market needs the most, is more inventory. Okay, pending sales down and closed sales are down. That does not surprise me because of the lack of inventory. New listings way down. And percentage of original price, list price received is up 2.6%. Look at this, we are at 100% exactly on average. So what that means, the percent of original list price received, that's the offer that was agreed upon to get into escrow. So typically that number always hovers around, here in San Diego, around 95, 96, 97% of list price, assuming there's some negotiation going on. So, I mean, right now, the fact that it's at 100% is telling us that, you know, you really can't come in to expect to get under list price. Now again, list price is not everything. It also depends on the listing agent and where they decided to come in with their list price. But if it's priced at market, point being, I would expect to come in either at list right now or even above. All right, so let's jump now. Before we do that, let's take one last look at days on market. This is actually continuing to go down. Last month we were at 22 days, now we're at 21, which is negative 36%. So it's just telling us that homes are flying off the shelves really quickly if they're priced right and they are turnkey. All right, so next, this is something that I really wanted to discuss, is downtown 92101, how I think there's an opportunity right now. Now, if you talk with most people, they'll tell you there's too much inventory downtown, we have an oversupply. I actually would disagree with that. We're kind of right in the middle. So if you look at the month supply of inventory on downtown, we're going to be at 4.4 months of inventory compared to last year, this time 5.7. So the month supply of inventory has dropped, negative 23% almost. It doesn't necessarily feel like that right now But I mean, think about it, the market is moving considerably downtown right now, and 4 months of inventory is really a healthy place where we want to be. It's really this Goldilocks zone where it's in between a seller's market and a buyer's market. It's a healthy market. And I really believe that downtown is a good place to call it invest or purchase for that matter, for the main reason of all of the development projects that are scheduled and this innovation boom that San Diego is going through. We have Manchester Pacific Gateway, or 2/3 of it were just bought out via biotech, IQHQ, which they're going to turn into the RAD district, the Research and Development District downtown, 2/3 of it biotech. Campus at Orton, which is the Horton Plaza redevelopment, that's bringing in 4,000 high-paying tech jobs over the next decade. We have East Village, which contains the Idea District, which is bringing another 12,000 tech jobs over the next decade or so. We have Seaport Village, we have East Village Green, we have 7th and Market, we have the Gaslamp Promenade, we have Kettner and Hawthorne and Little Italy. There's a whole host of projects that are coming to downtown right now, and I really think that the downtown market is going to continue to escalate. Yes, there's higher HOA fees down there, but I really think that it's a good place right now considering the projected growth of San Diego's metro area. Some other key insights to look at downtown: month supply of inventory down. Days on market, look at this, almost cut in half. So when people say that homes are sitting downtown forever, that is not the case. 52 average days on market this time last year, all the way down to 27. The last alarming statistic that I'll bring up here is, look at this, 63% increase in pending sales. So downtown is absolutely moving right now. All right, next, let's take a look at the 30-year fixed. We're at 2.84 national average, and I want to keep bringing this up. If we go back to January 1st of this year, national average is 3.72, and if you factor in the median sales price back then, which is $587, to right now, which again is around $650 or so, we have about the same monthly payment with the lower interest rates. So I just want to keep that in mind. You're just buying a payment when you're purchasing real estate. You got to try not to think about the large number that you're purchasing. Think more about the monthly payment that you're purchasing. Okay, next, mortgage delinquencies decrease third quarter of 2020. This is good. This again is just helping the foreclosure short sale spike that we hear about. I mean, really, there's not much validity to it, and I've talked about this before. There's a lot of reasons why that's not going to happen, but I always like to cover the forbearance every month when we do these updates. All right, winter. This is from Keeping Current Matters. Winter will bring a flurry of market activity to the housing market. In the second half of the year, the housing market surged with activity. It's no surprise. We're still going through it right now. They say it will be one of the best winter sales years ever. And again, this is really because of the historically low mortgage rates and the very low inventory, especially here in San Diego. We're at 1.3 months. Next, let's talk about being in the purple. So as you know, recently we just got back to the purple. So now gyms and restaurants have to operate outdoors. And if you saw the news, there were a handful of gyms and restaurants which are actually suing California. So, you know, I understand their pain. They're saying it's difficulty in satisfying their financial obligations. They've been forced to lay off a significant number of employees and have expended large sums of money in an effort to comply with the vague orders from the defendants. So, you know, I understand it's a hard time right now, and obviously we've got to weather the storm, but, you know, some people think that enough is enough, and, you know, I'm not here to get political. I'm here to follow the real estate market, but, you know, what will this mean moving forward? We'll have to see. We don't have a crystal ball. I think it's going to come down to how long this is going to last, but the fact is that there is demand in the market. There's low supply, there's low rates, and there are buyers, a lot of buyers right now that are just waiting to hop on opportunities. You know, we're continuing to see multiple offers on properties, and, you know, that's kind of where we're at. And we've got 2 weeks until Thanksgiving. I'm sure we'll see a little bit of a slowdown, but not much. I mean, you saw it says winter is expected to be the the most productive winter that we've ever had, and I'm expecting that myself. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on the next update next month. Expect it around first week of December. Everyone have a great Thanksgiving, and I'm sure I'll see you guys sooner than that. Thanks for watching.